Hi YouTube, welcome to my 9th Monopoly video. I guess we'll just get straight to it. I'm back to using my mobile phone as apparently that works better, so here we go. We'll start off with the Stock Exchange Monopoly. I've had this one for a long time, but I've only ever played it the once. But here's the box here, by Waddingtons and Hasbro. And that's the back of the box there, which has got the playing pieces down the bottom, just the standard playing pieces, standard 6. Okay, and that's the instructions there. You'll notice the big computer on the front. Basically, the main difference with this game is that instead of buying a whole property, you buy stocks in a property and then charge based on that. So let's take a quick look at the board. You've got Gillette and Unilever. Income tax remains the same. The Body Shop is one of the stations. The blues, you've got KLM, Swissair and British Airways. The pinks, you've got United Colours of Benetton, Swatch and Marks and Spencer's. The first utility there is Powergen. Next station, Sainsbury's. The oranges, you have TGI Fridays, Pizza Hut and Burger King. The reds are MG, Rover, Peugeot and Chrysler. Next station is Woolworths, obviously an old game. Yellows are Electrolux, Mitsubishi Electric and Toshiba, and British Gas is the other utility. The greens are Alcatel, Siemens and Nokia. Tesco is the fourth station, and the navy blues are Telefonica and BT. And capital gains tax is instead of luxury tax. So as I said, you buy shares in these rather than buying the actual property. But there's the different ones. You've got Gillette, Unilever, that's the property cards there. It's the bog standard back. You don't mortgage them because obviously you don't own the entire property. And instead of houses and hotels, you have offices and head offices, which I have yet to open. Same style as normal, just navy blue and red. Money is just all the same, it's in millions instead of pounds, but it's all standard. And instead of chance and community chest, you have bear and bull, which again make general repairs on all of your buildings. Your custody fees, well, it's all the same stuff, just with a slightly different theme. As I said before, you've got the traditional tokens, the boot, the top hat, the dog, the car, the iron and the boat. Just normal dice. And that's the computer there, which does all your maths for you, which is good. And obviously depending on which playing piece you are, you've got those there. Get your go money, buy from bank, all that sort of stuff. So that's the stock exchange one. Moving on to another slightly different Monopoly here. We've got Tropical Tycoon, which is the DVD Monopoly edition. I guess this is a slightly newer version. You've got by Parker and Imagination, whoever they are. That's got the tycoons on the back. Basically you have to play it as one of those tycoons and you get a kind of bonus, I guess, from being one of them. That's the instructions here, so I'll have a quick click through. Differences to the game are you've got fortune tokens, like them, and you receive a fortune token every time you buy a property. And also on the dice you have a little TV, which means you have to go onto the DVD and it tells you it might be a hurricane or something like that. That's all your characters there, and I think that's basically all the main differences. I'll quickly show you a character card. This, again, I've only played this once. So this is the mayor. If you want to play as the mayor, you get 300,000 for passing go or landing on go rather than your regular 2,000. And your developer here can buy all buildings at 25,000 less than the price shown. Police chief allows players who land on the go to jail space to dodge jail. And never pays to leave jail, gets the money from the bank when someone lands and just visiting. You've got the artist there, who can buy fortune tokens at the start of every turn for 100,000 each, and the surfer who gets a fortune token for rolling doubles, unless doubles send him to jail. So that's the different pieces. These are the tokens here. Obviously you can change these for larger tokens and so on and so forth. I'll have a quick look at the board. So it's an island theme to it, hence the Tropical Tycoon. Dead Man's Point, Mangrove Hollow. Community chest the same, income tax is the same. First vehicle is scooter rental. The blues are Pelican Beach, Smuggler's Cove and Stingray Bay. Pinks, Prospect Peak, Lookout Rock and Eagle's Reach. Wind Farm is a utility. Taxi service, Nini Manu, Stonington and Tides Reach. I believe these are all fictional places. White Shore, Dolphin Point, Isla Cordoba, Jet Ski Rental, Moonlight Beach, Crescent View, Day's End. Greens, Melody Sands, Palm Shore, Emerald Lagoon, Helicopter Rides, Vista Beach and Gentle Sands. Okay, that's the title deeds here. Same as normal, you'll notice the tokens here. That's what it costs, I think, to put them on. Beach houses. Oh, and there you go, you can buy developments, which are slightly different, which I'll show you in a moment. But that's basically, it's beach houses and resorts. See, beach houses are the standard green colour, same as the houses, and the resorts are the standard red hotel colour. The additional ones you can buy are with your special tokens. You've got a casino, a park is in green, restaurant is orange with the crab on top, and pier is brown. Money is just standard money, it's all got the same design on it, just obviously different colours, and it's in thousands instead of hundreds. And you've got your playing pieces here, so you've got a scooter, little moped, a flip-flop, a sort of tropical hat I guess, a cannon, a boat, and my favourite personally, a parrot. Okay. And as I say, chance and community chest remain the same, but they are on the DVD, which is here, instead of the on cards. It's on the Tropical Tycoon DVD, which is great. The only downside is that the menu is limited, so once you've been playing for a while, you just have to do nothing, and you get repeat things, which is a bit of a shame. So, moving on, we've got the Premier League Monopoly from a 1999-2000 season. Okay, this is another old one, another football one. Hasbro Waddingtons. That's the box there, upside down on the back again. It just shows its age because it means I haven't sorted it out. Instructions there. I know there's probably going to be some people a bit miffed with some of these club positions, but remember it was 1999. So you've got Club 1, Club 2, both relegated. Transfer fee instead of income tax. Each of the stations is a sponsor of the Premier League at the time, so you've got McDonald's there. In your blues you've got Watford, Bradford City and Sunderland. Pinks, Southampton, Wimbledon and Coventry. Lighting Company is a utility there. Yorkie is the next station. Oranges, you've got Everton, Newcastle, Sheffield Wednesday. Reds, you've got Tottenham Hotspur, Leicester City, Middlesbrough. Next sponsor is the Daily Telegraph. Yellows, you've got Derby County, Liverpool and Aston Villa. Greens, you've got West Ham, Leeds and Chelsea. Next sponsor is PlayStation. And your navies are Arsenal and Manchester United. Okay. And as with most of the football ones, instead of chance, community chest, you've got home and away. You've got the standard football dice. And you build terraces and stadiums instead of houses and hotels, which are there. Green terraces, blue stadiums. Money is all the same, just a obviously football themed design. 1s and 5s very similar in colour. 20s green, and so on. It's all 100s and 500s. They're all, as I say, the same design. Just knock them everywhere. And the playing pieces. These are actually my favourite playing pieces, and I wish they would use these in all the football games instead of the World Cup ones, but never mind. You've got a referee, a football, a whistle, which seems to be better than the other whistle, a boot, which is more detailed, a goal mouth or a goal net, a goalkeeper, which is seen quite frequently, and a defender or a forward or just an outfield player basically. And the best one is the Premier League trophy, which in my opinion they should use in all the Premier League boxes. So like the Chelsea game that I've got to show, and Manchester City, which you'll see at some point, rather than using the World Cup they should use that, but never mind. Okay, moving swiftly on, I've got some time left. So this is the Here and Now All Ireland edition. Basically this is pretty much the same as the UK Here and Now edition, but it's got Irish places, and Irish places chosen by the public. So that's quite an interesting concept. By Parker. All your playing pieces on the back there. Just shows you the board, as I say. I got this when I visited Ireland myself, or Northern Ireland rather. But yeah, it was a good one to get. That's your instructions there, same as normal. And again, the similarities between this and the UK one are very evident. Things like the telecoms and internet, it's the same across the board. So let's have a quick look at the places. You've got Westmeath, Donegal. The stations seem to be counties, I guess. Munster, Blues, Sligo, Down, and Laos. Pink, Tyrone, Cavan, Kerry. Next station is Connaught, I think. Oranges, Fermor, Leitrim, and Galway. Excuse me. The reds are Meath, Kilkenny, Offaly. Next station is Leinster. Yellows, Mayo, Dublin, Louth, Internet, as I showed you before. Greens, Wexford, Limerick and Waterford. Ulster as the next station, and Cork and Roscommon are the final places. As you probably noticed, we've got Chance and Community Chest as normal, and like with the other Here and Now edition, you build with apartments and hotels, which are there. So they're the exact same as the UK version. Hotels, big and red. Apartments are the little green ones that you can clip together and stack quite nicely, so that's 2 there. Money, very standard, same picture. Oh, again, it's in 10,000s, 100,000, 1 million, and so on. And the playing pieces are the same. You've got a mobile phone, burger, airplane, racing car, skateboard, and rollerblade. Okay, so that just about does it for this edition of, this video of my Monopoly collection. Please subscribe and give any feedback you feel. If you think I'm rubbish, tell me I'm rubbish. If you think I'm good, please tell me I'm good. And if you've got any sort of requests or anything like that, give me a shout and I'll see what I can do. I've still got a lot of videos to do. I now have over 80 Monopoly games and counting. Hopefully I'll get them all done, and hopefully I'll be able to do something special for when I get my 100th Monopoly. Thank you to all current subscribers, and I shall see you in the next video.